In mainland China, along with the transition from socialist economy to a capitalist economy, a huge change happened in people's housing. Up until the 1990s, most people in mainland China urban areas used to live in Danwei-based public housing units that are constructed, owned, and allocated by their Danwei. In Chinese, Danwei refers to one's place of employment in the context of state-owned enterprises. In 1998, privatization of housing was encouraged as a result of opening and reform by Deng Xiaoping. Housing units became a private commodity. Hua Li's family experienced a transition from Danwei housing to private housing.
I was born in 1985. I grew up in the Danwei neighborhood of Kunming Iron and Steel Company in Kunming, Yunnan. This is how my old home building looks like. My parents and all our neighbors work at the same Danwei. My parents' Danwei allocated our apartment when they got married. We did not have ownership of our apartment. The size and quality of apartments depends on the status of the Danwei and one's position in Danwei instead of one's financial status. In the year of 1998, we were informed that the State Council launched a new policy which allowed us to purchase our apartment from Danwei at a discount. This is how we owned our first private housing unit. At the end of the same year, like many other intellectuals did at that time, my parents decided to quit their Danwei and start their own business.
Deng Xiaoping's opening and reform since the 1970s has brought about remarkable economic growth. As a result, income gaps soared in this rapidly commercializing society. A small group of new rich cultivated a new lifestyle. Thus, the difference in private lifestyle and property ownership defined a new middle class. With the strong push of advertising, the stratified private residential communities offer a tangible location for the new middle class to differentiate themselves both financially and culturally. Similarly, Wang uses the term emulative spending to refer to how people in mainland China acquire social prestige by copying the lifestyle of those higher up in the social hierarchy. The Chinese private housing market constitutes major emulative spending models.
Between 1998 and 2001, my parents' business took off in the emerging market, and my family accumulated some fortune. We started to realize that many households that have similar income level moved out from Danwei neighborhoods to upscale communities. In the meantime, many charming real estate advertisements appeared on billboards, the radio, and the TV saying, "Get away from your birdcage and buy yourself a lifestyle of freedom and classiness." We visited a close friend's new apartment one day. The community garden was so beautiful. The interior design of the apartment has a European style, showing the taste of the family. In 2002, we moved to an upscale community as well. The community garden and swimming pools were kept well. We got Victorian-styled furniture instead of old wooden or bamboo ones that we used to have. We also started to use Western household appliances such as coffee maker and a toaster. We enjoyed our new home and new lifestyle. Now, whenever I see pictures of our old Danwei apartment, I am always surprised at the huge differences that we have been through.
Hua Li seems to be very happy about having his new European-styled home and finally catching up with others in his group. Would you like a home and lifestyle like this?